What is up, KG Bays? And we are back with another freaking video. What's up, guys? Today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about my college experience so far. I am almost through my first semester. I am in my freshman year, you guys. Okay, guys, so I will be telling you about techniques I use, ways that I study personally, and I want you guys to really kind of I'm gonna mention this later, but learn your learning style is very important, especially when you get down in college. It's very, 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 very important. So I'm gonna be telling you guys about ways to make money as well. Me personally, well, let's just go ahead and get into this video, okay, guys? Okay, guys, so I am a freshman and I am currently at the University of Texas at Tyler. So after I graduated, mind you guys, I was working during the summer, so I had a job. And things that you actually, I'm gonna make that another video, things that you would need for college your freshman year. And then I'm gonna do one every year, when I'm like working on, because I'm working on my associate right now, and then I'm gonna be working on my bachelor and all of that stuff. So this is just for freshmen right now. Currently, I'm actually gonna show you guys my grades because I don't want you guys to get that feeling like high school is like college. I want to be real and blatantly utmost honest with you guys. So I'm gonna be showing my little downfall moments, because right now your girl. So these are my, let me kind of turn up my brightness a little bit. So these are my classes. I mean, you can sit and you can screenshot it or something. These are my classes right there. Okay, so in my biology, I have a biology lab and I have a biology lecture class. In my biology lab, I have a 73, and my biology lecture, I have a 68. In my English, I have an 82, and then in my history, I have a 61. And my PLS government class, I have a 78. So you guys, that right there tells you that, like, you're not gonna always do your best. Like, a lot of people do good, a lot of people are in the bare minimum, and a lot of people are underneath that minimum. Okay, so right now I'm like in between almost there and between almost failing. So it's like my grades really, really matter from this point on to down. So any exam I have in any of those classes, I have to ace. Like I had to make a 70 and above, because without that 70 and above, I will be failing at least 2 of my classes, and that's the honest truth, you guys. And that's and like I said, like, that's me being real. A lot of people come on here and a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna be making 4.0s, my first semester. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of college. You really have to focus. You have to set a time and a place to do everything. So I'm going to show you guys what I've just recently started doing. I wanted to do this at the beginning of my semester, but I didn't do this. So you guys, I decided to make a board that tells me what I need to get done in this week. So I have all of the work that's due. Even though it does show up like on my Canvas and stuff, but I still like to write it down and make sure I get it done. You guys, please, 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 make sure you use your computer, and make sure if you can't afford a computer, make sure you go to the library. I currently could afford a computer. I just was like, oh, they got a library, so I'm good. I told my mom I didn't need one, but she said she would give me one November Black Friday sale, Yeah, so I mean, I can still buy one now, but I was just like, I don't feel like buying no computer. I got a whole library. You know what I'm saying? I currently suggest getting a whiteboard, getting a big big whiteboard to hang up on your wall and set out things that you need to get done each day. If you have things that is due that week, make sure you do them that weekend before that week starts or that week before. Don't do stuff that week. And this is going to be a very hard thing to do because a lot of people procrastinate. But I suggest for you guys to do things a week ahead and actually learn it. When you do things a week before, you actually have another week to settle and like just, you know, do other things. Get you a scale. Definitely stay up. Make sure you exercise. I'm starting to do that now. I'm gonna start exercising Monday, and I mean Sunday, and I just feel like exercising benefits a lot. Get a set sleep schedule. Like I kid you not, my sleep schedule has been trash. Here's another thing. You guys see that? You see this right here? This is printed out study guides that I self-made for myself. Very important. This is my note-taking binder. That is my, I'm gonna study, so that's my binder. Also, you guys, my drawer is filled with things. I'm gonna tell you right now, this you don't need. I mean, it depends on what class you have, but I haven't used this at all. You need this for bio classes, chemistry classes, colors, markers, color coordinate your work, you guys. Index cards for studying. It's very valuable, and I haven't used these, but I know in the future I will because I have a lot of words to learn. And to this day, I still have words to learn now, but it's words that all I need to do is kind of study from paper instead of writing it down and doing flashcards, which I tend to do some of my stuff online. Okay, pens, get 1,001 pens, get 1,001 colored pens. Colored code is it just like designs your work and it makes you focus. Definitely learn your learning style. I have been struggling, you guys. I have been struggling. I'm just now playing catch up with my grades. Like I just my English class I actually kept a 90 in here, but I plan to catch up on a lot of stuff because I have fall behind because I don't know how to study. And that is a big thing in college. You have to study. You have to study things that you don't know. And you have to study and go in depth with things that you do know. You're not going to get through college half-assing things. And I'm going to just be blatantly honest. They're estimated the class. And I just thought like, oh, we're going to do like, you know, regular stuff I did in high school. But when I actually started doing stuff in my English class, like I was like, whoa, your card for your books and your meal plan, whatever, all that stuff. Please go to the Met, you guys. Now we're on the topic of money. Also want to tell you guys, please sign up for FAFSA. Like, that's something that is really gonna help you guys. And actually, I'm gonna start paying off my loans once I get my job. So I don't care if I don't really make that much money. I'm actually gonna be giving like 75% of the money I make from my job that I get during the summer to my loan, so that way I'm paying it off during the summer. Oh, I was on the topic of money. Also, I want to tell you guys, please learn how to save. So when I got my refund money, my first instinct was like, I need to buy this, I need to buy that. You guys, I still have money for my refund money. Mind you, it's gonna be a month. I'm gonna tell you a little story, and it's just so like it bothers me so much, and I really, you know, I really don't want to be that person, but I'm being that person. So I'm gonna tell you guys now, please do not give anyone money that you don't want to give. I give someone money that you know they won't pay back in a matter of time. Like, I'm talking about in a week. Not give no one money. And if you know when someone gets paid and they tell you, oh, I'm gonna give you the money back, this so and so this, and they don't, that's a person you can never give money to. Gave away $500. And you guys, I'm in college, I'm 18. $500 is a lot to me. Because I never just have, actually I had when I worked, but I never had, you know, someone just give me $500 for nothing without me having to work for it. Even though I low-key worked for it a little bit because I, you know, went to, you know, school for all those years. But, you know, I didn't work for this. This is the government money and it's the refund for me. And I let someone close to me that is, you know, someone I grew up with, basically, when I first even mentioned it, you guys, that person literally, you know, was instantly like, oh, that's our money. When our money coming in? You know, that kind of person. But me having the heart that I have at times, I always feel bad for people. Like, I always tend to feel bad for folks. And it like, it makes me feel bad because then I start to look bad when I don't do things for people. And I have to stop, like, guilting myself into thinking I'm the wrong person because I'm not doing something for them. Mind you guys, this person is grown, way older than me. You know what I'm saying? Got kids, own apartment, own car. I have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a job. They have a job. But it's like, that person chose to run out and go do things. And my mama told me, she told me, don't give nobody a piece of your money because now you're going to be in a bond. People are going to be asking for money. You're going to give it out and people are going to take forever to pay for it back. And that's exactly what's happening. And I know a lot of people out there are just one of those good-hearted people, have no problem giving out any amounts of money, but I'm not that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I see a person in a bad situation, I feel bad, and I'm like, well, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I would want someone, I treated it like how I would want someone to treat me. Also, I want that same respect back. If I borrowed any amount of money from anyone and I knew I was gonna make that back, I would instantly give them that money. Regardless of paying anything, I will struggle, but I'm gonna make that promise to give that person their money back because they did that out of the kindness of their heart. They didn't have to do that in that moment because that was a big moment for me when I was almost gonna lose something very, very valuable that I worked hard to get. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I view it. My sibling, like, talking about, like, paragraphs, talking about, like, just wait, and, you know, so-and-so this, so-and-so that, like, you know, at least he tried, But it's like, would you say that? I kid you not. Would you honestly say that if you had kids, you had things that you wanted to do in that moment? You know what I'm saying? Would you have that same reaction? I don't think so. But when you see it from someone who doesn't have nothing, no bills or nothing, it's like, okay, you don't need it as much as this person. That's not right. Regardless if I need it or not, it's still mine to have. I earned it. I'm in college. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to expand my education. I'm trying to reach a level where I don't have to be in a situation that person is currently in right now. I can't help that person chose to do something that they couldn't afford. I can't help that. That's not my problem. So don't ever let someone come to you and tell you that you shouldn't step up and tell someone to pay you back. Don't ever feel bad for begging for your money. I would ever give any amount of money if I have it. I kid you not, you guys. When I first even got my refund, I gave my mama $450 off rip. And my dad, if he ever needed anything, my dad and my mom, I would like they don't even have to ask twice. I kid you not. If it's my last, I'm giving it to them because they have given a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Parents give a lot to their children. Parents that work super hard for their children give a lot. And you think I'm finna let a dude that chose to get something that they could not afford? You already late on last month's rent. You couldn't afford that. You couldn't afford to live where you stay. You chose to get it anyways, to get out on your own, and now you're struggling. You're borrowing money from everyone and trying to pay them back. How are you going to pay people back when you don't have it already? You know what I'm saying? I don't care if that dude ever made $1 million. I won't ask him for a dime. I kid you not. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't see people with dollar signs on their heads whenever they get money and ask for it for no reason. Whenever I've ever asked my siblings for anything, it's because I've actually needed it. I needed money to get a lift, to go to work, to make money for myself. That's why I had no problem giving my sister money, because she actually helped me be able to make that money, because she has bought me lifts. You know what I'm saying? When I asked my brother, on the other hand, he would be like, oh, make sure you pay me back. I kid you not, my sister has never done it in her life. She never said, oh, you owe me this. I kid you guys not. I never have a problem paying my sister back. My brother, on the other hand, oh, make sure you pay me back. What happened to this money? He'll see me have money and be like, what happened to this money? You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So I don't ever want to hear nobody tell me not to ask for my money when it's my money. I never had to ever send anything to help that person out because they chose to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, I don't want y'all to end up like that. Whatever money you have, save it. I'm trying to open up a savings account, save. Like, I kid you not. Saving is, and I'm actually, I actually have it. I invested in Bitcom as well. I don't even know how my Bitcom is doing. I did it on Cash App. So, you guys, so far I earned $5.07. I put in $5 for my Bitcom. I'm gonna check back by December and we're gonna see what the numbers is. Actually, I'm gonna check back by the end of this month and we're gonna see what the numbers is at. So I want you guys to also invest into like Bitcom and invest into businesses. Buy stock. Invest. Get organized in college. Study a million times until your brain is like, I got it. I can do this, that, and the third, and I'm good, guys. When I first got into college, I felt like I couldn't do this. Like, I texted my friend and I was like, college is not for me. Like, I texted him and I texted my mom. I was like, it's hard. Like, it's really hard. Like, I don't think it's for me. Like, I kept second guessing myself. A million times I kept second guessing myself. I kept going and I'm keeping going. Whether I fail or not, I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna make sure I make my mother super proud, and I'm gonna make sure I make myself extremely happy. And I'm gonna make sure my bank account is jumping and my savings is doubling. It's quadrupling, okay? I kid you not, you guys. I'm always budgeting. Actually, I heard if y'all know anything about this, 50 for yourself, 20 for things that you want, and then I think put 30%. Oh no, 30% for things that you want, and then put 20% and your savings. And that's actually what I want to start doing. I can't wait till I get to that point. People always complain in my family, like my siblings and stuff, they complain about this, that, and the third. But my mama works super hard. She deserves a break. Sibling left because he didn't want to pay bills. Like, what do you think you're doing now? You paying bills. My mama would let him slide with that, whether he didn't have it then. People put themselves in situations trying to be grown and knowing they can't do it. I learned a lot from my mama regardless. Like, nothing I can say bad about her. She has taught me a lot of financial things. My daddy also, like, people didn't want to listen to them, and now look at them. Hey guys, but this is how long, like, the draft is. I kid you not. Don't mind the charts overlapping. Kid you not, you guys, that's just the lab report. And mind you guys, that's just a rough draft. I'm going to be talking about different topics, and I'm actually going to be putting my videos in categories so you guys know what to really look for. If you're looking for a makeup tutorial, if you're looking for a girls talk, if you're looking for things to do for college, how to get prepared, how to study, I will be doing all of that. But outside of space, peace.